set the city free. All heartless times come face to face to the beast of fire on their judgment day. Some will say that this is the end. We're surrounded, but we won't give in. No, who will save us? Who will save us? Sometimes you gotta let it go. Leave it up to the hero. Who will save us? Who will save us? When the truth's in the shadows, all head to the heroes. They're gonna save us. Yeah, save us. Yeah, save us today. Save us
Well, guys, I don't know what we got ourselves into on this one.
Orange fist. That's who.
I can tell these are gonna be pretty tough here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna start on the easy one first.
Yeah, I don't know which one that would even be. I figure maybe go ahead and start loading the ones that are closest to the trailer first. And obviously
Yeah.
we're gonna have to trim down a bunch of limbs. You can tell
Right.
this stuff's been
A
out
lot
here
of
for
vines and
forever. I see this one here. Let's go for it first. I'm probably gonna have to move that old camper over there, but
yeah.
get it out of the way. And missing the front wheels, but that's what I'm hoping those front two right there went to.
They
So
probably are.
we're probably messing with the brakes
They
at
look
some
like the
point.
Fords.
Yeah.
Looks like the lug nuts are on.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
always a good thing.
Well,
Well, I guess,
if they'll come off.
yeah. I brought some WD-40 and a few tools, so, and a tractor. That'll help us some.
Yeah.
I guess
First things first, though, is
fire up them chainsaws and try to get some of these limbs cut
Well,
up
we can
out
see
of the
what we're
way.
doing there anyway.
Yeah, where we can see the vehicle again.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go grab some saws and some water, and we're done sweating, so I guess we're doing all the good.
I hear you.
I'm gonna go grab
It
a
don't
saw
take
real
much.
quick. No.
It's nice and shady, but there ain't no wind in here.
Watch for snakes.
I am. Me and snakes don't get along. But I got something for them here.
So you guys are probably wondering where in the world and what in the world we're even doing out here. It looks like my Uncle Frankie has really pulled through on another really cool find for us. And unfortunately, all these old vehicles out here are going to be a ton of work to get them back to the shop.
Watch for thorns.
We ended up buying around 4 vehicles. My Uncle Frankie found a 53 Bel Air out here that led us to these other ones. But we've got a 1960 C10 Apache truck we're gonna try to pull home, a 62 F100 short bed Ford we're gonna try to pull home, and then a 67, 68 Ford F100 short bed as well. Now there was a really cool old boat we also laid eyes on that me and Dad just felt like we couldn't live without. It's got some really cool fins, resembles a Cadillac. Don't know a whole lot about on boats, but we thought it was something we needed to bring home as well. Now we're about to dig into everything, see what it's gonna take to get these cut out, dug up, whatever we got to do to get them back to the shop.
coming your way.
Already looking better, ain't it?
Yeah. So is. Watch yourself, Wyatt.
I have to say, I never expected being out in the middle of nowhere in 100-degree heat doing videos. But I sort of kind of graduated with the whole coronavirus thing and didn't really know what I was going to do from there, and I knew Bub and Dad needed help with videoing, so I stepped up.
Coming your way.
Timber. I might be able to hook it. Pull it down. Don't dent the truck.
Frankie seems to always find these projects or old vehicles somewhere. He's gotten so good at finding these things that we're thinking about nicknaming him Tracker because we know he's going to track something down.
My vines are strong.
Yeah, they are. Plenty of thorn.
Yeah.
I'd watched a few of my brother and Dad's videos before, and I didn't really know what to expect when I came out here, but it's like Jurassic Park's and the zombie apocalypse had a baby, especially with Uncle Franky coming out here with his gun. So I had an idea of what was going to happen, but this was completely different.
As we're attempting to cut through and remove everything that's between us and this old F100, I'm getting stuck and poked with thorns every which way. I look around, see my Uncle Franky, he's just grabbing handfuls, no gloves, no problem for him. I guess he's just a little bit more tough-skinned than I am.
Need some gloves?
I'm good. Matt, get her right there at the ground there. I think got some of it. Still got a little bit over there. There you go.
Well, I may want to watch out for this one. I may have to have somebody push against it to kind of make it go this way.
Ooh. Which way are you trying to go with it?
Probably come back this way.
That way? Ow!
Ready?
Yeah. Timber. And push it over, or are you gonna try to?
Yeah, you can go ahead and push it over. Can.
Watch yourself.
Oh, you can see a truck now.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a little better shape, don't it?
There was a truck in here.
Yeah, I know it. Well, you can see a truck now there.
Getting started out here on these trees, I'm thinking this is going to take most of the day, but it's going pretty quick right now, so this shouldn't take much longer.
You know, Saul's gonna be tired by the time we're through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet we are too, though.
Say it's so humid out here.
Think the door will open?
Oh.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, do we need to trim the vines that are growing inside the truck?
Really? They done took over. They ain't too bad. They sure enough was fixing to go in there.
Yeah.
Saying it, no telling how long this vehicle's been sitting there.
Yeah, I know it.
I've rode in every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
We parked them. When one would tear up, we'd park it and get the next one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it may not be a good sign if you rode in every one of them and they're parked out here abandoned now.
I mean, just any little thing happened. It's just, we had another one to jump in, we jumped in it.
Yeah.
Then we went back when we got to where all of them was tore down, we'd fix the one that was easiest.
Yeah.
Just finally got to where it didn't even mess with none of them no more. So that's 40 years ago.
Easier to do that back in those days. It's harder. A lot more expensive to fix stuff nowadays.
Yeah. Actually, you know, these old vehicles like this, parts are cheap.
Yeah.
Compared to that new stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I went and bought a Camaro of mine. I bought a new fuel pump for it. I put the manual pump back on it, and it was $17.
Yeah, you can't beat
And I ain't
that.
got to go. I ain't got to mess with no gas tank no more.
Right. Yep.
Well, it drew first blood on me. I guess
I
the
saw
vines
that.
got me.
I was wondering if the saw did that or
Yeah, it was-
tree.
I'm going to say it was the
The
saw.
saw did
Yeah.
that. The blade definitely needs to be sharpened.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
especially after hitting
I
that
done been got
steel
with a
there.
chainsaw before. And it leaves a little scratch about as wide as the chain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got myself in the knee with one by myself out in the woods. I didn't do that no more.
One thing about Frankie is he seems to always have a story to go with anything that we're doing. Frankie's got a lot of experience at things. I'm not going to say all of them were great experiences, but he's got experience at it.
Well, Dad, do we want to try to go ahead and get these ones out?
I
I think
think
it's
so.
going to be easier to pull it backwards, and we
Yeah.
only got so much room here anyways.
Right. Yeah. Alrighty.
I'll start piling some of this other stuff out over here.
Alrighty.
Come on, that thing's done 20 foot in the air.
So the game plan so far is for us to basically get a straight line approach as much as possible with getting this truck moved to the trailer. With this camper being right behind the truck, we needed to get it moved out of the way. So we're gonna have to trim a few more limbs just to make that possible. Once we get it out of the way, I think we can pull the truck straight back and be able to load it on the trailer a whole lot easier.
Hey, is there a twig on my GoPro? No, come on.
The day's basically just got started, and I know that we're all already tired and sweaty, not looking forward to messing with this old camper. I mean, it's been sitting out here just as long as everything else. Looks like a perfect candidate for a good home for anything that I don't want to come up on to be living in it. And hopefully we don't allow our tiredness to affect us and stay full aware of the surroundings around us.
I got it.
Timbers!
We're gonna have to start calling Paul Bunny.
Yep.
Watch out for that little old man that's in there.
If he comes out, he can have it.
You got that right. Or any of them snake people.
Ooh. That way? Well, it looks like about the best way. It'd be kind of hard to...
A lot of memories here. I probably rode in every one of these cars one time or another. Back in the days, whenever we was younger, one tore up, we just parked it, went and jumped in the next one. And you can see now how many we jumped in and out of.
That's a pretty big tree.
Yeah.
What that is?
Elm.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Hung on everything too.
The only thing I can tell you is what oak is and what hickory is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can't get you.
Well, and walnut,
Really
I can deal with that one. And pine tree. Now, you go looking for these kind of vehicles, and here they are, you know. A lot of memories out here to me. Yeah, all these trees wasn't here.
Watch out. Ah, the tree caught it.
Yeah.
So out here videoing, I didn't really know where to stand without being hit. Limbs are falling everywhere. At this point, I don't even think that they're paying attention to me. If it looks like a tree's falling on me, the tree's actually probably falling on me.
This thing ain't right.
Well, phew, it's hot.
I know, that's right.
And we're working against ourselves. We're cutting our shade down.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know about that yet.
there's plenty more to pick
You
from
got
out
that
there.
right.
Reckon that little truck there is going to need to be pulled out of the way.
I bet so.
I think the straighter back we can go with it, the easier it's going to be to load it. May go ahead and unload the tractor and pull that truck out of the way, and then I guess
You
this
can
last...
pull it out of the way or push it backwards.
Yeah, probably just push
Pull
it
it out in that
backwards.
open spot over there.
Yeah. Then we can go ahead and lay this tree down and not have to worry about it landing on it.
Yeah, that's it. That old body there don't look too bad.
No, not old enough for me though.
I know that's right.
Let's go grab the tractor and some water.
Okay.
Take a little break and get that thing out of the way anyways. That works for y'all.
That works for me.
That'll work. Why did you wet your pants?
It looks like I did.
I'll chase my fate, all by myself. I find no luck in wishing well. This road I'm on ain't no sure way to beat the struggle. There's a price to pay. Ain't no brick walls surrounding me. I'm breaking these chains and I'm running free. Oh, there may be mountains or hills to climb, but it's now or never to win this fight. Yeah, I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it, and I gotta do this while I'm alive. Gonna face the music, it's time to prove it. I'm making history while I'm alive, 'cause now's my time. Now's my time. Yeah, now's my time. Now's my time. climb, but it's now or never to win this fight. Oh, I gotta win this fight. Gonna face the music before I lose it, and I gotta do this while I'm alive. Gonna face the music, it's time to prove it. I'm making history while I'm alive, 'cause now's my time. Oh, now's my time. Yeah, now's my time. Now's my time.
Spider in there.
Oh, just set some way.
There's a little spider.
We were all a little hesitant about flipping over this camper because we weren't sure what might be up underneath it. Frankie joked about a little man. We got it flipped over, big old spider. Frankie don't like spiders.
Well, you think that'll work, or?
It's a lot better than it was. If not, we can go a different route, but I think we can get back here and kind of...
I hate that old camper was such rough shape.
Yeah.
Kind of just fell apart when we went to moving it.
Yeah, it's had its seen its better days.
Yeah. Served its time, ain't it?
Yep.
Now, there's plenty of snake and whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
You think we could get that bucket on that tractor, hook a chain back here, and if we can lift it up over those little
Yeah.
snubs there, little stumps.
I think we get it lifted up because it should pull away from that tree easy enough. We shouldn't have to cut that one. That'll save one.
Yeah. Try to save as many as we can, but I guess we'll get the tractor up here, try to get that pulled over. Then I'll grab a jack, see if I can put those wheels, if they'll fit up on there. Anything will roll better.
I bet that's wheels too. They look like they're Fords.
Even a flat tire will roll better than a brake drum.
Yeah.
You got that right.
I'll see if I can find a
Them
spot.
brake drums might not roll.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go grab a chain hook on somewhere back here on this frame.
All right. And I'll bring the muscle.
Now that we got most of the surrounding trees removed from this old Ford, there's still one around at the back that's up against the bedside there. So we're gonna attempt to get the tractor, hook a chain to it, see if we can pull it away from that tree. If we can do that, then that'll save from having to cut that tree down. Just get the truck pulled a little bit to the side there, then we can try to get some wheels on the front of this and pull it on back.
It's always a scary thing crawling up underneath these things.
Yeah.
I don't mind crawling under as long as something don't crawl out.
You got that right. Especially if it's about 4 foot long.
Yeah.
About the size of that ball there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could show you the fine art of get man food. I'll show you how to move for old man. Never was scared of them until I got bit. Once I got bit, I've been scared of them ever since.
I've never been bit, but I don't like them.
I don't even like garden snakes.
Guess I could go to this other
That's
frame
what I
rail.
was thinking.
Go to the other frame rail.
Go over there. Maybe when each goes out, it sort of swing around like that there, and then pull it away.
It'll do something.
Yeah. Even
But
if
get
it's
out of the
wrong.
way, we can give it a shot. Picking the tractor up. We go see at the other side. I don't think that tree's against it. We get on the other side.
Say again?
It's touching it, but it
all.
would pull that way. We broke ground a little bit. Oh yeah, hang on. When you're picking it up, it's pushing it into this tree.
Old bed's coming loose from the frame.
It needs to be pulled that way. If you could maybe pull it backwards some. Yeah, it's starting to come now. There you go.
There you go, it's coming. Here you coming up over its stabs a little bit now. Well, this tire ain't gonna wear out no more. It broke the tire.
You got that in four-wheel drive? Yeah.
Yeah, front wheel's spinning.
Let me get the jack so we can get it at least up over these, and it'll probably, because you can't lift it, right? It won't lift it up?
No, it keeps lifting up. It's got me whomp jawed.
Okay, let me get a jack to get it just up, and this needs to go about 2 inches.
Well, we probably should have put some air in this tire. It broke it loose from the rim when it got up against it. Two things, but there ain't but 2 lugs on it. That's enough though. I'm probably welded on there anyway.
Yeah. One thing rolls nice out here.
Well, I was just thinking there's some plyboard
Yeah.
over there. We could probably use to stick that jack on.
Oh, exhaust is rusted out from underneath it.
What is?
The whole exhaust.
Oh, it's gone, huh?
Yeah. Sitting on the ground there.
There you go. Oh, no, that tire wasn't gonna wear up.
No, I got a big old slit in it, don't it?
Sure does. Oh, that tire, no, it wasn't ever gonna wear up.
You try it.
Don't hurt that trailer, I mean that camper.
Let me get this out. Let's got it over them.
It's on top of it anyway. All right, you're over top of them stobs anyway.
I think we need to try to get some wheels on the front of it.
Yeah. Get them on there and leave that tractor hooked up to it and just pick it up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I'll try to get these wheels on the front of it.
get them
here.
wheels sort of straighter on it, and, or get them cut back the other way. Then they'd probably come on over this way a little bit. Yeah, that tire there wasn't ever gonna wear up anyway. Had a big old split in it, and he got it picked up there a little.
Now that we got the truck moved away from the tree there in the back, it didn't cooperate real well. But one thing is that we have no wheels and tires up here on the front of it. So we found some sitting out here. We're going to try to see if they'll mount up, see if they match this bolt pattern. Another thing we noticed here though is it's missing a tie rod end. So we'll have wheels on it, but we're still not going to be able to steer it. At least this side, maybe the other side, who knows. But we'll get some wheels and tires on it. Anything's going to roll better than just old brake drum digging into the dirt and stuff. So get those put on it. Hopefully we'll get a little closer to getting it a little closer to the trailer.
Roots have been grown up to it.
Ooh. You think we can get it on there in that dugout spot, or do I need to? Either way, it's gonna land right there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's gonna land.
You want me to bring one of those over here, or?
Yeah, let's bring one and see what we can.
I don't know, the more I look at it, it looks a little smaller. That'll work.
Hopefully.
Is it up high enough?
Yeah, we're high enough. Nope, we're just a hair small.
Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, figure with it missing tire rods anyways, it may be hard to, well, I know it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Can you tell, has the other side got any kind of steering stuff? Not that it matters.
No, all the linkage, steering
all
stuff,
gone,
it's
ain't
all
it?
gone. Yeah, there's nothing on the other side either. It's always, you see the arm coming off the steering box, and that's it.
I guess that's a good reason to park it, ain't it?
Yeah.
Kind of hard to drive that otherwise.
Yeah. Get you a rope that'll reach all the way through.
Well, you want to just keep trying then?
Yeah. I mean, it's putting tires on it may make it harder for
Yeah,
us.
because they're going to pigeon toe themselves, and that old rubber's just going to.
Yep. If we can ever get it out decently straight, then it'll.
Yeah, we ain't got to go far, and I can get the trailer backed up here. Winch it up on there. And then the good news is, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
I guess that's good news.
If you leave me to my own device, I never have to compromise. The city is like a jungle, I gotta make it mine. Put my fears right out of sight, beat the hustle, better get it right. In a game where the strong survive, only the strong survive. Your chains will not hold me down, the break and fall to the ground. Can't tame these lions inside. The power is raining like thunder, ready for a fight. These lions inside. These lions inside. These lions inside. These lions inside. I had to learn to be the hero. I started on a heaven zero in a city like a jungle. I had to get mine, never give, you gotta take. Be the catapult to storm the gates, cause the champion is never giving in. See you through till the end of days, till the end of days. Your chains will not hold me down, the break and fall to the ground. Can't tame these lions inside. The power is raining like thunder, ready for a fight. These lions inside. These lions inside. Can't tame these lions inside. Can't tame these lions inside. The ground that they're walking ain't cutting through their skin. They're hunting down their prey to the bitter end. The ground that they're walking ain't cutting through their skin. They're hunting down their prey to the bitter end. The ground that they're walking ain't cutting through their skin. They're hunting down their prey. Let the games begin. Your chains will not hold me down. The break and fall to the ground. Can't tame these lions inside. The power is raining like thunder, ready for a fight. These lions inside. These lions inside.
Well, we've officially got round one done on this old Ford pickup here. It took us a lot longer than what I expected. I really thought in a day we'd be able to load this truck up and that old 53 Bel Air. Unfortunately, we're just kind of running out of time, and it's a Friday. We don't want to work too hard, so we've all sweated. We've all worked really hard to get this truck on the trailer. We're just going to come back tomorrow, try to get that 53 Bel Air loaded up. Hopefully it won't be near the struggle. Maybe the tires will air up on it, and we can load it just a little bit easier. All in all, real happy with this find. Can't wait to get them all picked up. Now that we all got a good weekend behind us, I feel like we're all rested up and ready to try to rescue a few more vehicles out here. My Uncle Frankie contacted us and said that he'd be just a little bit later getting out here with us. So we're gonna go ahead and jump start on that 53 Bel Air of his. I know he was super excited to try to get this car out and home. So we're gonna dig into it. Hopefully we'll get a good jump start, get it pulled out, get the hard work behind us, get it to his house where he can go ahead and start messing with it.
Well, it's every bit as hot today as it was the other day, ain't it?
Yeah, I don't think it's near as humid, but it's warm.
I don't know about that. Maybe this one won't be as hard as that old F100, but at least it's got, looks like all 4 wheels and tires on it.
I can't imagine it being as hard as that one was. That was a chore.
No, this one's going to be a lot more heavier than that old Ford, but I don't think we're going to have to trim out as many trees either.
Right.
It looks like it's really crowded in here, but most of them it'll clear on this side. I think mainly on that other side may have to trim some down, but
they look a little bitty though, so they shouldn't be a chore.
Yeah. Wheels at least a quarter of the way in the ground though, ain't it? Think they'll take any air?
Normally I say no, but I mean, yeah, they'll hold air.
Hopefully they will.
Just because they shouldn't.
They'll take some air, that'll kind of help get them up out of
that hole. That
hole there, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go look at the other side, see what we exactly got to trim there. The only thing that somewhat worries me on that old car is that's the one Uncle Frankie seen that snake in the other day. So,
yep.
Hopefully we don't encounter it again. I don't think it's going to be too bad though. At least this side, these are a bunch of little small trees.
Small trees and just vines, I think.
Yeah, thorns.
Yeah.
But kind of hard to see it from this angle.
Yeah.
We'll get a little sunshine shining on her soon. That's kind of hard to say.
Well, I'm not going to try it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to turn. I don't know if it's in gear. None of that mess.
Right.
So.
Well, Frankie talked like the doors wouldn't even try to open, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think he's afraid of that old snake. Because I know he said that old snake, old copperhead or copper moccasin as he calls it, slid up underneath there, but well, hopefully once we get that saw cranked up, if it is up underneath there still, it'll go somewhere where we're not. Yep, well, let's get some of this trimmed up out of the way. Grab that air compressor, see if them tires will take any air. I hope they do. I hope for the best, but I mean, normally they will because we don't think they should, but when we need them to, they probably won't. But either way, we'll get her out of there and get her loaded on the trailer, and I figure let's go ahead and get started. The more we talk about it, the longer it's going to take us. So, you see that snake?
Yeah.
You know what to do.
I'm giving him the end of the blade.
So as of Friday on the old F100, we've yet to see any snakes out here. Now I've heard a lot of stories about a big one sliding up underneath this 53 Chevy Bel Air. Needless to say, we're all just a little bit skittish at this point. Some of us just a little bit more so than others.
Okay.
You ready?
Sorry, I heard something again. Be careful over there.
You're scared.
Yeah.
You're getting scared.
Kid you not, I heard something over
I'm
there.
sure, but I mean, it could be anything. It could be a bird or.
Could have been. I was just letting y'all know I heard something over there.
Okay.
If y'all see a snake, don't say I didn't warn you.
Frogs. Ready?
All right, I'm ready. Yeah, they're way more worried about cars right now, and I'll probably be the first one to get bit.
There's a bunch of frogs coming out everywhere.
It's definitely just as hot today as it was last Friday. I don't know if this Bel Air is going to be any easier to get out than the Ford was, but Frankie's really excited about getting this thing out and working on it and that, and I think we're just as excited to get it out for him. So we're going to do our best to get it out and get it over to him so he can go to wrestling on it.
The vines are holding it up.
Yeah. Try to get rid of something.
Come on.
I wouldn't say this old car has to be the most grown up around with trees, but it most definitely is just covered with vines. Of everything out here, this is probably the hardest car that you can even see. So we're trying to trim all this stuff back loose. Noticing a lot of 3-leaf vines out here, which I know, leaves of 3, leave it be, they gotta go for me. Y'all think that works? Or I can try it again.
I see her.
You see her?
Crazy how those things will grow so tall up in them trees.
Right, yeah, once it gets a grip.
Pretty strong.
Now, I'm no wilderness expert, but I know poison ivy when I see it. And when they're grabbing those vines, they're gonna get a rash.
Watch your eyes.
Little vines. Stout.
Can you get them vines right there?
I feel like a city boy. My pants keep drooping down.
That one there was growing up underneath the car, huh?
I think it's just a chunk.
Oh, about to say. What's crazy is this was probably a fresh little patch when they parked it out here.
Yeah, they probably made sure they didn't park it around any trees.
Yeah, there's probably nothing around it. Pretty good shape though, uncovering it.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot better shape than what I figured we'd find it in.
Yeah, sheet metal's pretty good. Probably a few more here at the back, huh?
Yeah. One more, it looks like.
Scratching the paint, am I?
Yeah.
Whew. That's kind of weird. Kind of scary.
Yeah.
Ah! Man.
It's got the majority of it except for the vines, and they're getting the best of me.
Oh yeah. Got you good, didn't it?
Yeah, well, probably not, but I'm gonna play like it did. And like
Oh, if this
Frankie,
thing was out here 10 more years, it'd have been a lot harder to get at, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it'd have been about like that truck, probably.
Yeah. It's crazy how these things, Mother Nature will just start taking up its territory real quick.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll see if we can find the valve stems on some of these. Maybe if they've got...
I can see this one.
Yeah, I see that one and that one. I'd love to see it just start climbing up out of its grave.
Yeah. That would make a big difference. Watch
Whoa.
out. You're trying to go in head first.
Yeah, if the door won't open, I'll go through the glass for sure. It won't open.
Maybe locked. It's hard to say. I mean, it's wiggling, but...
And it does look like it is locked. Huh. I think the window's missing on the other side.
Yeah.
At least get it out of gear if we have to. Well, let's go get that little air compressor and see if we can shoot some air to these tires.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully we'll have a little favor with it. I always think that trimming the trees is the hard part, but it's not. It's a quick and easy part. So
Yeah, so far it's been.
yeah.
I got a feeling some of those other ones
Oh
we're going to
yeah,
look at.
some of them are going to be a ton of work.
Because it's not going to be just cut a tree down. It's going to have to be
Yeah,
aim it.
for sure.
Now there's no reason in the world these old tires should even give us a shot of trying to air up. But if they do, it's going to make it a lot more easier for us to get this car removed out of the hole it's sitting in. If they'll take a little air, which I've seen them do before, this car will begin to come up out of the ground on its own. Hopefully we can hook the tractor to it, pull it out. I know the brakes are probably going to be locked up, but it's just going to save us a lot of work if God gives us favor and this thing airs up.
See what she does. Think they got tubes in them?
I think so.
That's normally the best thing as long as the valve stem ain't broke off from it. What do you think? Nothing?
No, I don't think so. I think the valve stem's trying to go back up in there, so I'm thinking it's not pushing it outwards.
Need something to hold that valve stem with? Oh! Pumping out all that water inside the wheel, huh?
So that means it's taking some air.
Yeah.
Loosen the ground up around it, maybe.
We just struck water.
Who wants a drink? Whew, don't you know that'd be a stout?
I don't know. I think I got thirsty enough the other day. lot of water in there, ain't there?
Yep.
Squirting out all over the place. It's gonna air up, ain't it?
I don't know if it's airing up or
Yeah,
if
it's
just
coming
hard.
up. Slowly. I'll go grab a gauge real quick.
Okay. Woo-wee. I don't know if I set that long, if I'd have that much air in me or not, or if I'd hold any air.
It's kind of weird how that much water would get up inside there, huh?
Yeah, I know it, yep.
Is it showing anything?
20 pounds?
20? I think it's taking it, it just is stuck in the ground so much. Yeah, you can see it moving a little bit.
I don't know how much you want in there, it's about 25.
Yeah, I'd call that good. Now that you got all that ground moistened up, it'll just pull
Yeah.
right out a lot easier.
Now we're stuck.
I want to try the back one, that looked fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, get your hands wet anyways.
Yeah. Right here where all these thorns are.
You volunteered.
Guess we could have trimmed out a little bit on this side.
Yeah.
You see the valve stem? I picked the hardest one,
Pick
didn't
the
I?
hardest one. We grab a sharpshooter.
Dang, I'm caught. I don't have my gloves.
There's a machete over there, but it cuts like this hose does.
Yeah, if you can just get that big bunch of them right there.
Right where at?
My foot, just don't hit my foot. Just chop any of them out of the way.
Looks like that one was trying to hit me in the face.
There we go. If I ain't careful, I'll get my ear pierced.
Yeah.
Yeah, the valve stem must be up underneath the ground on this.
Let's see if I can get my foot on this, and I'll give you the sharpshooter. You gotta be careful not
Probably break it off trying
break
to.
it off.
Ugh. I don't want to be too rough with it because I'm afraid I might. Huh.
So that'll fit.
Oh, I found it. Got the cap on it and everything.
The little air compressor of Frankie's is kind of loud,
Yeah.
but with snakes out here, I don't mind that.
Things on there tight. Ugh. Okay, girl. Just air up. I don't think water's gonna come out of this one. I think all the dirt would have soaked it up. Get that out of the way. Go. Here we go. It's taking it. It's coming up.
A little old drop and load, having that little old quick disconnect on the air, and that sure makes a difference when you get spoiled to it when you get out here on these. And
Yeah. Look at it. She's coming up out of the ground.
crazy. Frankie said he thought it would hold air too.
Yeah.
Which we've learned to accept that anymore. If they've got
Well, something got a big old hole up underneath this thing. Pulling roots up too, I can hear them popping. Uh-oh. That blew the thing, huh? I guess I'll put about 25 in this one too.
Yeah, I think nowadays air is a lot stouter than old air.
There you go. See if I can get out of this mess.
Alrighty.
Well, other side?
Other side. I'll get the back one this, well, I don't know. Which one you want?
I don't care. They're both gonna come up. Coming up, ain't it?
Yeah. Like I say, it's tearing roots up on this one too. Well, this one scares me because it's got a
Big old crack in it.
no. It's still like it's flat, but it's got 25 pounds in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I'd just stop it there.
But it's
We can roll it on a square tire.
we rode the truck on no tire with it turned sideways.
Afraid we're gonna have one that's not gonna come up. It's just coming right back out on my hand.
That's the way that front one did though. It was pushing the
there it
air out
goes.
of the tire.
Yeah. Huh. This one just didn't have water in it.
Yeah.
Slowly starting to ease upwards. Guess I need to be a little bit more careful before I start. Thought about it about the time I reached for it.
I seen your hand
Bunch
kind
of
of.
a bunch of wasps
Yeah.
or something come out. Yeah, I wish that thing would open.
Yeah, it looks like it's pushed down there.
Fortunately, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to crawl through that window if that other side won't open.
Yeah.
Guess I'm gonna call that good. Go kick that air compressor off real quick. See if we can't get it out of gear.
I'm taking a shortcut. Ouch! I'm paying the price too.
These old tires never cease to amaze me. This car's been sitting out here 50, 60, who knows how long, how many years this car's been sitting here. It's sunk down in the ground. You would never think these old tires would air up, but a lot of the times they will. You could tell these had tubes in them and a lot of water had got up in this front tire as we were airing up that tube. That water had to go somewhere, so it kind of squirted out of the hole where the valve stem is there. But all of them took air. We've got about 20, 25 pounds of air in them. We can't get the doors open for some reason, so the window is missing on this one. I'm gonna try to crawl through there, see if we can get it out of gear. At least try to get the window down where we can steer it when we start pulling it onto the trailer.
I know a lot of times in life they say you just gotta face your fears. Well, I'm looking it right in the eyes as I'm attempting to crawl through this window of this old car here. Going through my mind, I don't mind getting inside of a car, but if something comes at me and I can't get out of the car quick enough, there's an issue right there. But we need to get this thing out of gear. We need to see if we can roll the window down so we can at least steer it from the driver's side. I guess if it's gotta be done, I look like the person to do it.
Be careful.
Yeah. That's an automatic.
Oh yeah?
Huh. I wouldn't have thought that. Pretty clean on the inside.
Door handle on the inside work?
That's what I was about to try. It works, but nothing. It ain't wanting to move. Wonder if I can, let me try to crawl through and see if I can reach to that window, roll it down.
Okay.
So we can at least steer and we're not having to steer from the passenger side.
Alrighty. Well, let me get on this side. And maybe I can help pull down whenever you're pushing or rolling.
Ugh, it smells like an old car in here. There we are, at least in neutral. Ugh. If something comes after me, there's no way I'm gonna move quick enough here.
We'll bite him first.
It ain't wanting to roll down either.
Ouch.
I don't know if I'm going the right way.
It felt like it was coming down. Yeah, it's coming down. I can get my fingers in there, then I'll help.
I guess I'll go ahead and come on inside. Might as well, I'm 3/4 of the way in here. Yeah. There we go. Oh. All right, I'm getting out.
Going out this side or that side?
I'll just climb out this side. Ugh. Door handle over there don't want to work either, does it?
Let's see.
Whew.
I can
I
hear.
don't know why that made me so out of breath. No luck?
No.
Does the steering wheel even try to? Hard to tell. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
them moving.
Yep.
I think I got it in neutral. You may check real quick. But... Look like it just goes park to neutral.
Yep.
And I think reverse at the very far end.
It is. Yep.
Well, we want to get the tractor and
I think so.
hook onto the back of it. See if we can pull it off the top of this snake he told us about.
Well, I got the thing to pull off, but all it did was pulled the threads off of it. So,
Yeah.
alrighty, I'll get.
We got it. At least we can steer it now. So let's grab that tractor. See how she pulls out.
I feel these pages turning. Yesterday is burning. Now's the time for learning. The future has come. I feel the times are changing. I see the light escaping. A season for connecting. Tomorrow has dawned. Dreaming with a vision. Seeing new horizons. I just gotta feel it. Freedom has come. Hearing sound and color. These days are getting better. Yesterday is over. And the future has come. Are you ready for a new wave coming? I'll start the fire. Gonna take it higher. I've been ready for a new day coming. The sun's getting brighter. Right now, it's a golden age. Oh, it's a golden age. Yeah, I believe it's a golden age. The energy's awakened. There's no time for waiting. The sorrows I ain't chasing, gonna overcome. The rhythm is a healing, so I'll stay here in the feeling. So illuminating, like a rising sun. Breathing in the thunder, my head to my soul. It's never going under, let my troubles go. These days are getting better, the moment's looking brighter. Yesterday is over, and the future has come. Are you ready for a new wave coming? I'll start the fire. Gonna take it higher. I've been ready for a new day coming. The sun's getting brighter. Can you see? It's a golden age. Oh, it's a golden age. Yeah, I believe it's a golden age. Hey, I get ready now. Hey, I get ready now. Hey, I get ready now.
Well, 2 down.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the 2 hardest ones.
It's funny, you can see exactly where that axle and the drive shaft was running there.
Yeah, it was buried up to it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Tell this one was sitting there for a long time.
Yep. Took something's home.
Yeah. Starting to look better out here though, clearing it
Yeah.
up a little bit.
They'll be able to come out here and picnic before long.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll be tickled to death to see some of this stuff gone. Guess we'll try to get this old boat over here next. This thing's kind of got me intrigued.
Yeah. And I thought this was going to be the easiest one we had, but the more I look,
Yeah, there's trees everywhere, huh?
the trees have actually grown into this one.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it's grabbed hold of that motor there. And I was looking, you probably seen
Yeah.
that one just followed the shape of the boat and turned right back up on it. I know this one will definitely be the lightest one. The tractor shouldn't have a problem pulling it, but just getting it visible to get at the tractor with
Right.
it. Think this one go down first?
I think
It's crazy. It looks like a snake the way that vine is
Oh, yeah.
grown up around that tree.
Yeah, I
there.
better cut the vine first, too, before we...
This one's gonna be tricky. It's kind of big.
Mm-hmm.
May have to hook a rope to it while you're cutting
That'd
at it and
probably
get
be-
it to kind of fall in the direction we want.
Yeah, because I'd hate for it to fall back the wrong direction.
Well, let's get at it. We're gonna run out of daylight for too long. Probably start trimming these little things here.
Alrighty.
I'll go grab my gloves, move it out of the way, and see if I can't get a rope tied off up there somewhere.
It ain't got to be real high.
Right.
Just high
Just
enough to
something
give something tension this way.
Yeah. I'll go grab my gloves real quick.
Alrighty.
You can have at it.
Not very often do me and Dad find the opportunity to buy an old abandoned boat. Nor would I say are we very eager to even come across an opportunity like that. This old girl was just a little bit different for us. We seen the cool fins just peeking through the woods, and I believe both of us just fell in love with it. Studying up on the motor just a little bit, it reads a Royal Scot. Still doesn't tell us anything at all, but we're gonna try to get this thing cut out so we can see it a little bit better. Who knows what we'll do with it, but first things first, just try to get it back to the shop.
I think I can hook this old rope up there. Done got these cut?
Yeah. Yeah, those should be ready.
This is probably one of the smallest vehicles out of this whole collection out here. Shouldn't be an issue to get it up out of the ground, we feel. Unfortunately, it's also one of the most buried up and big old trees around it. So we're gonna have to cut a lot of stuff down. Now there's a lot of trees that's got some decent size to them that we don't need them to fall on anything. So we're gonna try to lay these down in certain ways where they don't hit anything. We don't want them to fall on the boat, but we most definitely don't want them to fall on another vehicle that we haven't purchased yet.
We'll make sure there's nothing holding on to it when it gets ready to turn loose.
If I can stand on that or not. Think that'll be high enough?
Yeah, should be.
Anything will help, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'll get the sawing on it. You tie it around your neck.
Yeah.
I hope to time it out just right when you hit the end. It gives it a good jerk and it pulls it on down.
Guess I need to get out of its way though, don't I? Alrighty.
I don't mean to sound like Mama Bear over here, but I don't think this is the safest decision. I mean, he's got this rope tied around his waist and a 30-foot tree above him. Who do you think's gonna win?
She come.
Ready?
Yeah. Timber. That worked pretty good.
Stand corrected.
I think this is the biggest tree we've cut down yet.
Yeah.
Old vines don't make it easy to move
No,
it
they
around.
don't. They are right in the way. And
You kind of got it sewn together.
Not only are these trees growing up around this boat, but they're actually growing into it. They're grabbing hold of it now. They're wrestling, trying to hold this thing still. We're gonna have to go in here, cut this, and wrestle them away.
I should have it pretty good for now. Come back later and straighten everything up. Guess we still got to break that thing loose from the motor now, though, don't we?
yeah. Yeah, I have to cut it right below that handle, and then I'll cut it right above the propeller, and then should we go ahead and whittle away?
What's the game plan? Just cut.
I'm gonna have to cut here because it's wrapped around the handle.
yeah. Have to take a piece home with us, huh?
Yep. Unless it turns loose when I cut it.
Yeah.
Cut it here, then I have to cut it above it, and then I'm gonna have to go once again go below it.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I think that'll be the easiest.
Come on.
I wonder if I can cut low and not have to worry about.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, it's got that freight on it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, better be careful doing that.
Yeah.
There's a tree growing inside the boat.
Yeah, hopefully there's not a hole in the bottom. Oh no, it's inside, ain't it?
Yeah, it's in the styrofoam, it looks like. That's crazy. That's a big old tree to be growing in.
Yeah. I guess it started out though, and everything around it held it up.
Yeah. Keep working our way to it.
Let you get that one out like you got one.
Yeah, we gotta leave the one inside of it. Unless we just had to take it down. Take it home, plant it at the house.
Yeah, I don't know, that's no way home. You can get them anywhere.
Here we are out here cutting down every tree we can find around this boat, and Lance spots one growing up inside of it and doesn't want to cut it down. I can see in his mind thinking, oh, here's a shade tree for when I'm out on the lake, and if this thing starts to sink, it's higher ground.
You think try to hook that rope up on the top of that one and try to get it to angle back this way?
I think that's almost the only option we've got. If we don't, it's liable to, looks like it's gonna fall back this way.
Yeah, I think most of those
On that
vines are
truck.
gonna keep it from falling fast.
Right.
It's not a real big tree, but it is.
It could
is
do
gonna have some
damage.
weight
Yeah.
to it.
I'll try to cut a little higher
Yeah,
if we
Alright.
can, and that way.
and grab that rope. This one's gonna be a little harder to climb up there.
Yeah, I'll stand there.
Stand on that truck and both of them maybe. Where do you think you'll cut it at? Here or?
Yeah, probably so. I don't want to try to reach too high up in there and put myself in a bind.
Ugh. Oh, let's get it right here then.
I'll just know. Wherever you put it, I'll cut below that.
It's definitely just as humid as it was the other
It
day.
is now, yes it is.
Yeah, you're gonna just stand on the other side of it maybe?
I'm gonna kind of get it on the back side and maybe.
Alright.
Got some of these vines on.
She come down lightly. And unhook that rope. It was hard to get it unhooked earlier. I'll pull it out of the way. Well, it didn't go as planned, but
No.
it worked.
Now that we got most of the bigger trees removed from around this old boat, we still got a couple more around front. So we were able to cut them down low. It's really cool how these things have just grown up around the boat, and it's neat just to being able to experience how Mother Nature will just begin to kind of overtake what's setting out here. Now that we've got those removed though, we're gonna go ahead and grab the tractor, hook a chain to her, yank her on out of it.
Back up some. Bad when the frame's on the ground. I'm gonna try to get a chain around both sides here.
Yeah, that'd work good.
Roots, so keeping me from getting this one. You think run it up through that maybe so it'll...
Yeah, that way it'll keep it separated and not.
See if I can grab it. I don't think it's gonna take much to get it out. Let me get the slack. About that much or what?
Probably right there.
Alrighty. Can you lift it? Dang.
It's stuck in there.
Let me grab the jack. Try to break ground with at least a jack. We're just lifting too far away.
My Uncle Frankie had warned me that this place is typically super swampy, and you can tell just by the way these vehicles have just sunk in the ground. The problem is with that now is it's super dry. So not only have these vehicles sunk way in the ground, now that everything's dried up, it's basically like concrete. So we're trying to dig through and break these vehicles out of what seems like concrete. Nothing seems to be going real well, so we're just gonna have to try to dig, try to jack it up, just do whatever it takes to get this thing unearthed from this old ground and onto our trailer.
Try that.
Stupid vines. Okay.
Once we can get it up out of that hole. Man, I just figured that thing, I guess being that far, leaf springs and everything up in the ground. We're gonna have something to put up underneath it. If I can get a rebite.
Alrighty. I know what I can get.
Should be a log somewhere.
I'm gonna get one of these rims.
Yeah. Can you get it at the back? Or probably not high enough yet, is it?
Not quite yet.
Right,
I can get it right over there though.
If you think you got room. Try to get a new bite on it. It should work. Getting sunk almost back in the spot, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that thing was stuck a little bit more than I thought it was.
It looks like a nice nesting place for something underneath from what I can see.
Yeah.
I guess the whole axle itself was in the ground, wasn't it?
Like I said, the whole leaf springs and everything. Yeah, I hear like vines or roots popping too, so there may be roots grew up over the axle.
I can put it back here now.
Alrighty. Probably need to get to the other side.
I don't know how well it's got, but
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's very close.
I just can't
Work.
Okay.
Go on the other side, try to
Yeah, we're gonna
get it to come up. Whew.
I'm gonna have to dig out that other rim, I think.
Do what?
You think I need to get that other rim?
Probably so.
Okay, I'll take a shot. Well, you're probably gonna need it first. Let me see if I can find that sharpshooter and get this other rim out. Didn't have to dig, I already found one.
Probably gonna have to move that tractor back some.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard for me to get the jack up underneath it on this side. Whew. I don't know if you can get that root with that sharpshooter. I can't hardly get it with the shovel here. Just need to get that jack in there, kind of in that area. Yeah, I got it. Whew. This one's fighting to stay on the farm, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll go up underneath there, but try it. It doesn't help when everything's
Getting in your way.
getting in your way. Yeah. There we go. She ought to come out of there now. Yeah, I'm watching this wheel over here. That thing was in it like, it's almost like concrete. Whew. What that was?
The dirt turning loose of it. Mother Nature saying, fine, take it.
Something is still hanging, because I feel like this is starting to curl.
Yeah, it's starting around, ain't it?
Yeah. I can't see anything though that's looking like it is. Let me try to dig out at this wheel some. Whew, who'd have ever thought the lightest thing out here would be the hardest
Yeah.
thing to get unstuck? Well, we ain't done yet.
Oh, we don't have much longer. This should be an easy one. It'll yank right out. Explain that to my stomach.
I need to get over here with that jack a little closer to the axle. We put that wheel up underneath there, maybe I can put a, you know, like a block or something, so maybe that'll let me. Should. You think it's hard as it's stuck though, you'd see it. What was making it do that?
Right.
I done forgot about animals coming out.
Yeah.
You get to that point to where you just don't care. Ugh. It's coming, but slowly.
I'm not sure that roots may not have grown through the
Over the axle, huh?
through the wheels too.
Maybe.
Through the little holes just.
I mean, that one's out, but it's still, you can see some roots.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a board, see if I can slide under it.
I got my shovel stuck. There we go. Yeah, I think maybe it looks like it's. You got that board?
Yeah.
Whoo-wee. Move that vine out of the way. I'm gonna let that down, see what it does. Maybe for a little bit.
Think it'll pull out now?
That's what I was gonna look on this side. I would think it would since it's broke free. Let's try it. I'd rather let the tractor do the hard part. Even though I think we've already done the hard part. Holy.
I don't know if it's stuck that hard or we're just that tired today.
I'm willing to bet on both of them.
Just stumbling through life now.
Judging by the way you're walking, I think it's going to be we're a little bit too tired.
Whew.
Come out of here. I'm ready to go home.
Needless to say, we're pretty tired at this point. This one was just a small vehicle out here that we were just going to cut a few trees and yank it on out. So we're having to put a lot more work into this old vehicle. Heck, to me, I feel like it's been harder than the Bel Air. We're getting close though. I think this thing's about to come up out of the ground. We'll hook the tractor to it. If she don't pull up out of here this time, we may come back again tomorrow.
Most of the slack's on this side, but see what it does. I just needed to get them chains even. Comes. Just a second.
We need to strap that somehow?
Yeah, I need to get a strap. Strap it forward. Let me go grab one real quick. Yeah, that thing's awfully flimsy back there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's probably had plywood back behind it to help hold it. And it's probably rotted and all it's holding it is the aluminum. Just strap it to that tree there.
Yeah. Don't want to go too much.
Right.
Ugh. Try again. Coming. There she goes. Dragging her belly. Whew, a lot of water in that old thing.
Keep going?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'll work. Probably pull around, we'll hook to the front. Probably pull around and we'll hook to the front.
Okay.
Well guys, as we were loading up the boat, me and Dad received some of the worst news that we wanted to hear today. My Uncle Frankie had passed away. So we didn't get to lay eyes on the old 53 Bel Air that we pulled out for him today. So one thing that's for sure is this video is dedicated to you, Uncle Frankie. All the hard work we put in out here, everything, all the good memories. I praise God that He made a way for me to have such a good relationship with my Uncle Frankie right here. And I'll never forget it. I thank him for being a great uncle to me. But most importantly, he had become such a great friend. And I love him forever.
I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forward to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Ooh. If you get to heaven before I do, coming forward to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'll be coming there too, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forward to carry me home. Coming forward to carry me home.
A lot of memories out here to me.